The Teen Mom star Jenelle Evans has disclosed that she intends to pursue legal action against her husband, David Eason, who she has been estranged from for some time. Following their recent formal separation, the couple has been dealing with a contentious breakup. This comes as a result of his recent arrest for contempt of court for violating a restraining order over domestic violence. David Eason and Jenelle Evans have been married for a period of 6 years together. For the first time, Evans and Eason met in 2015, and they got married in 2017. On the other hand, Evans initiated the legal separation and divorce proceedings at the beginning of this year. According to a statement that was released to In Touch, "I've tried so hard to find peace and move forward, but David's harassment just doesn't stop on its own. The fact that he, his girlfriend, and their friends continue to interfere in my life is having a greater impact on both myself and my family than anybody is aware of that is happening." It has been reported that a representative prepared the statement that was issued via email on her behalf. As it went on, it stated, "I need to take legal action in order to put an end to this situation because I have no other option. I had no intention of things reaching this point, but if they continue to drag me into these poisonous games, I will see them in court. I did not want things to get to this point. All I want is to be able to recover and live my life without distress." The previous week, Eason had been taken into custody. Since then, he has been released after posting bail, during which he was required to post a bond of $1,000. According to reports, Evans had a conversation with TMZ in October about Eason's decision to disobey a government order. It was at that time that she asserted that Eason, his girlfriend, and 3 other individuals had broken into her property in North Carolina. The motorcycles belonging to Evans were taken from the property. Bolt cutters were allegedly used by Eason and the other individuals in order to circumvent the locks on the gate. They made their way inside her garage and moved some of her belongings onto a trailer after breaking in. This included the motorcycles owned by Evans. According to the allegations, Eason was also observed while attempting to disable one of the surveillance cameras that was recording the footage. During the event, the Teen Mom star was able to obtain surveillance footage. During the time that she was going through her divorce from Eason, she asserted that he was in violation of a court order. Based on what is written, it is strictly forbidden for him to set foot on the land. Evans was not at home at the time, and a deputy informed him of the situation. Evans was not aware of the scenario. It was established that Eason was only permitted to take the tools that he used for his work. In the time since their divorce was finalized, Evans has pointed to a number of factors that contributed to the breakup. Notable examples of this include Eason's refusal to work and concerns related to substance abuse. In addition, the couple has a daughter together, Ensley, who was born in the beginning of July of 2017. According to In Touch, Evans was cited as saying, "Throughout the duration of the marriage of the parties, the defendant has exhibited concerning and at times disturbing behavior toward the plaintiff." This statement was also mentioned in the article. Jenelle Evans, best known for her appearance on MTV's Teen Mom 2, has always been a polarizing figure in the world of reality television. From her troubled teenage years to her tumultuous relationship with her now ex-husband David Eason, Jenelle's life has been a roller coaster of public scrutiny, legal battles, and personal drama. The latest chapter in her saga is a legal action she has initiated against David Eason, her estranged husband, following his recent arrest. This event has sent shockwaves through both the Teen Mom fandom and the broader media landscape. But what led to this point? Why has Jenelle decided to take legal action against David, and what does it mean for their already rocky relationship? In this 2,000-word exploration, we'll break down the key events that have led to this legal confrontation, the history between Jenelle and David, and the implications for their future and the future of their family. A brief overview of Jenelle Evans and David Eason's relationship. Jenelle Evans first gained attention when she joined MTV's 16 and Pregnant in 2010, where viewers watched her navigate the challenges of being a young, single mother. Over the years, her journey continued on Teen Mom 2, which chronicled her ongoing struggles with relationships, substance abuse, legal issues, and of course, motherhood. In 2015, Jenelle began dating David Eason, a man with a controversial past and a volatile temper. The couple's relationship was immediately marked by public altercations, conflicts with Jenelle's exes, and frequent media attention. Despite this, Jenelle married David in 2017, and the two share a daughter, Ensley, born in January 2017. Throughout their relationship, David's behavior has been widely criticized. He's faced accusations of abuse, homophobic comments, and violent outbursts. At one point, MTV even fired him from Teen Mom 2 after he made homophobic remarks on social media. Despite the backlash, Jenelle continued to defend him, but cracks in their relationship began to show. In 2019, Jenelle temporarily left David after an incident in which he allegedly killed the family dog Nugget. This was a breaking point for many fans who had long been concerned about David's temper. Jenelle later reconciled with him, citing her desire to keep her family together for the sake of their children, but her public image was forever tarnished by the incident. The couple's on and off relationship reached its breaking point in 2021 when Jenelle filed for divorce following a string of legal and personal troubles, including David's arrests. This brings us to the current situation, where Jenelle has taken legal action against David once again. The arrest that sparked legal action. The catalyst for Jenelle's recent decision to take legal action against David was his latest arrest, which has sent waves of shock and disbelief through the public. In early 2024, David was arrested on charges of assault and battery after an altercation at their home. Details of the incident are still emerging, but reports indicate that David became physical with Jenelle during a heated argument, allegedly leaving her with visible injuries. While Jenelle has not spoken publicly about the specifics of the altercation, the arrest marks another dark chapter in their relationship. It's not the first time David has been involved in violent incidents, but it seems to be the tipping point for Jenelle, who has finally decided to take legal action against her estranged husband. The legal action includes filing for a restraining order, seeking full custody of their daughter Ensley, and pressing charges related to the assault. Jenelle has also reportedly hired a high-profile attorney to represent her, signaling her determination to take a stand for her own safety and the well-being of her children. The history of abuse allegations against David Eason. Jenelle's decision to take legal action against David is not entirely unexpected, given the history of abuse allegations against him. Over the years, there have been multiple reports of David's erratic behavior, including violent outbursts and threats toward Jenelle and others in their circle. These incidents have ranged from verbal altercations to more serious accusations of physical violence. One of the most infamous incidents occurred in 2018, when David was accused of hitting Jenelle in front of their children. While Jenelle initially defended him, later statements revealed that she had been the victim of physical abuse during their relationship. The couple later appeared in public together, but the cracks in their marriage were becoming more visible. The killing of their family dog, Nugget, in 2019 was another major red flag. The incident led to a wave of public outcry, and many fans were horrified by the cruelty displayed by David. Jenelle's decision to stay in the marriage, despite the allegations and the backlash, further fueled suspicions about the dynamics of their relationship. In 2020, David was arrested for possession of firearms by a convicted felon, adding another layer to his growing criminal history. Although Jenelle once again stood by her husband, her fans began to question whether she was enabling his behavior and whether she was putting herself and her children in danger. Given the ongoing pattern of abuse allegations, it's clear why Jenelle has finally decided to take legal action. For years, she had been publicly torn between defending David and acknowledging the dangers he posed to her and her children. Now, with his latest arrest, Jenelle seems to have reached a breaking point, and she is no longer willing to tolerate the abuse. Jenelle's legal actions and the road ahead. Jenelle's decision to take legal action against David has significant implications for their future and the future of their children. As of now, Jenelle is seeking full custody of their daughter Ensley, citing concerns for her safety. Given David's criminal record and history of violent behavior, Jenelle's chances of obtaining custody may be strong. However, the legal process is never straightforward, and it remains to be seen how the courts will rule in this case. In addition to seeking custody of Ensley, Jenelle has reportedly filed for a restraining order against David, which would prevent him from having contact with her or the children. This is a critical step in ensuring Jenelle's safety and protecting her family from further harm. A restraining order would also send a strong message to David that his behavior is no longer acceptable and that Jenelle is taking a firm stand. However, Jenelle's legal battle is likely to be lengthy and complicated. David has already made public statements in which he denies the assault allegations, and it's clear that he will fight any legal action taken against him. The couple has a history of public disputes, and this battle is unlikely to be resolved quietly. Jenelle has also expressed a desire to protect her other children, who have all had varying levels of involvement in the public drama surrounding her life. Ensley, the youngest, is still very much in need of a stable and safe home environment, and Jenelle is determined to provide that for her. As for Jenelle's other children, Jace, Kaiser, and Marissa, there are questions about how they will be impacted by the ongoing legal drama. They have all been in the public eye at various points in their lives, and their well-being will likely be a point of contention during custody proceedings. The public reaction and media coverage. Jenelle Evans has always been a polarizing figure, and this latest development is no exception. Public reaction to her legal action against David has been mixed. Some fans are supportive of Jenelle, praising her for finally taking a stand against her abusive husband. Others, however, continue to criticize her for staying in the relationship for so long, questioning why she didn't act sooner. Many are also taking a closer look at Jenelle's role in enabling David's behavior. While she has long been vocal in defending him, her decision to file for divorce and take legal action marks a significant shift. Some believe that Jenelle is finally putting herself and her children first, while others argue that she has been complicit in David's actions for far too long. The media, too, has been quick to cover the story, with tabloids and online outlets dissecting every detail of the legal proceedings. Jenelle has always been a favorite subject for tabloids, and her ongoing drama with David is likely to be a focal point for some time. What's next for Jenelle and David? Looking ahead, it's unclear what the future holds for Jenelle and David. Jenelle's legal action is a crucial step in her journey towards safety and independence, but there are still many hurdles to overcome. The custody battle, the restraining order, and the criminal charges against David will all play out in the coming months. For Jenelle, this is an opportunity to break free from the toxic cycle she has been trapped in for years. She has a chance to rebuild her life, provide a stable environment for her children, and move forward without the shadow of David's abuse hanging over her. As for David, his future remains uncertain. His criminal history, abusive behavior, and recent arrest make it unlikely that he will have a positive outcome in this legal battle. However, as we've seen in the past, David has a tendency to fight back against any accusations or legal action taken against him, which could prolong the legal proceedings. Ultimately, Jenelle Evans' decision to take legal action against David Eason is a significant turning point in her life. After years of public drama, abuse allegations, and legal struggles, she has made the difficult but necessary choice to protect herself and her children. The road ahead will undoubtedly be challenging, but Jenelle's courage in standing up for herself could serve as a powerful example for others facing similar situations. Only time